There's little metals, little pieces of blown out metal every few inches. There's one right there. Got bricks in there. It just rained, so it's really visible. There's a little metal nub thing bent. There's one right there. I thought I would come out in the rain. There's two there. In this giant slab that's not level, that we weren't told the truth about when we moved here. And looks like Pebble Creek to me. I had that built by some friends that laid bricks several years ago after we moved here. But they had to level it. They had to set a little, their own foundation. Because this slab is not level. And they talked about how they were going to put fire bricks inside that could take the heat. But however, none of them really, I mean, we got some just sitting. That's an old one. Y'all recognize that. Gotta get better at this camera thing, man. And so, we haven't used it, in a long time. However, because we love charcoal. However, to block the Oklahoma wind, I had to go ahead and put these up. This is an interesting one over here. We got your basic, something happened to that baby. It's really light orange. And this one, I was looking at the other day. It's really porous. Just a different texture. I'm telling you, should have named my channel Jack's Got Bricks. We got that going for us. And over the years, my kids have played with the bricks and broke them and threw them and probably hit them with a baseball bat. Who knows? But these are just your basic, and that's part of this other one right here. It's black. Looks like it may be a newer one. I don't know. Got that kind of texture inside. Looks like cornmeal. Yeah, I'm so not funny. But seriously, I never really thought about bricks, but, sometimes you think about them. Why is there cornmeal in there? It's the different components of bricks. And the different, you have your pressed bricks. And then you have other bricks. And there's all my little collection. Here's that one again that I believe came out of here. That was next to some metal, iron. Lots of pieces of pebble. They probably came out of this slab. Just everywhere, all over the property. Pieces of mirror come up. Potteries, all kinds of glass, all colors of glass. A bazillion old nails just float up out of the ground. But mostly what floats up, of course, is the glass and pottery. And I started picking it up because, it's not safe. We've had little kids here. I love babies, and I watched my best friend's infants while she could have a career. And you gotta have safe stuff. A safe place. And here again is this corner of this metal bar just sticking out of there. I'll get a close up on it without my finger. Just a piece of that. And I would say it's 10 foot by 10 foot. And then again, I've shown before, these have always just been there. Middle. It's not a sunny day, so I apologize. These metal things. Now, after it rains, I will go out and say, I just talk to the universe. Bring me something really cool. And the other day, after it rained, I pull this up. And it says, it's a cute little bottle. And it says, I wrote on it with a red marker and tried to print it. Let me fix this in. It says, Duraglass, in a pretty script. You know how you pull a red marker over something and then you put it on paper? And this was just laying up on top of the ground with a really pretty three and a half ounces, I guess. The measurements. Filled with dirt and green mold on this side. But I was so happy because it was right after Easter. It rained, and I was thinking, after it rained, I'd go out in the morning. Oh, it's like an Easter egg hunt. And it's always felt like that. Like, guide me to something special, because, I do feel like I'm being guided. And my dad was a chemical engineer, research corrosion specialist in a plant down in Baton Rouge on the Mississippi River. But he was loved what he called geology. And so he taught us a lot, and I was always curious like him. I think he took us to every state park. Luckily, he had the funds to take his family of 6 kids. He said, Jackie, you've been to every state except 2. Of course, I don't remember. I was born in New York, Schenectady. I don't remember it. Just would focus. Just need to do this in the sun, right? I washed my lens with alcohol first. But really cute. I guess one of these days I'll dump the dirt out, but I want y'all to see it with the fresh out of the ground. It's really pretty. Duraglass and script on the bottom. I haven't looked it up. Usually you don't find much. I just love my little present. I wonder what I'll find next. Thanks for watching. Melt heads. Remember, Jack's got bricks.